US President Joe Biden so will drop out of the race with Donald Trump for the re-election come November. And then Abuja just say about serious news. And I think there is a reason why it's here, because if it was left to Joe Biden alone, I believe they could best stand there for re-election. Because no president wants, just one term. But in Joe Biden's case, the circumstances are a little bit different. Hence, the resignation. And I say, the pulling out of the race. 1 year, the fact is, it looks like Charmaine, the mind, what more Alzheimer's, sometimes they don't, I'm not saying so Alzheimer's, I don't know. But at times, it feels like Joe Biden, and if you have Alzheimer's, your brain doesn't recollect stuff like it used to. What you say? Because 4 years ago, time was standing and he was fit, he remembered everything, he was strong, agile, and all that. But right now, that is not the case. And China on Trump near debate. The debate, Trump kind of, it was kind of a disgrace. But, Joe Biden didn't do well in that debate. And latest Wahala, they say, or refer to Zelensky, Ukraine media can say president here, or friend as Putin.
Ladies and gentlemen, President Putin.
Yeah, the chairman is trying to fight off Putin. And you can't even remember the name of the chairman in front of you.
President Zelensky. I'm so focused on beating Putin.
At that point, people felt like, okay, Joe Biden needs to go. And to make matters worse, Trump, you shoot Trump and Kayatra Kunim. That really, after that, people had some serious sympathy for Donald Trump. If it does, sometimes it's crazy. But, people have that sympathy, that, humor man, because, and that is politics. That is kind of the best thing that, at least, even though it's the worst thing, it's kind of the best thing that has happened to the Republican Party. Because of that assassination attempt, the man who say, okay, I say, I'm going to try to Trump because Trump, no other person can come and compete with the Democrats. And because of that, Trump went successful. I'm going to gain some serious popularity. And then, with Joe Biden, the health, SI declining and not remembering stuff, Trump will kill him. Like Trump will be weary in a crowd. So the best decision they can, come up with the Democratic Party, they say, okay, you just serve your one term. You've already been vice president for, you're still for 8 years with Obama. You did that. And then as the main president for 4 years. So presidents in 1 year for like 12 years. So, it's fine. Go and let someone else come. And right now, I think that the Democratic Party will choose Kamala Harris to contest with Donald Trump. And Kamala Harris, she's half black and also a woman. So, that at least is something it can go well for the Democratic Party. But still, this is not Ghana politics, but how it's here in the moment is interesting as you talk about. Because if Trump wins, then that would be like a convict president. And that is crazy to me. Because in China, 19 counts, the boy Trump, he was found guilty in all of them. And right now, that same person, for you finding him guilty, any other person be got the prison right now. That same person, it's crazy that he is running, and based on how things are looking now, will definitely be the next president of the United States. So that tells me, if you want to, choose the way of crime, it will be better if you're in the USA to run for president and win. When that happens, they can convict you. Even if they convict you, they can jail you. It's crazy to me.
But he could be a convicted felon as soon as he gets out of office.
Joe Biden press statement on the Biden USA. My fellow Americans, over the past 3.5 years, we have made great progress as a nation. Today, America has the strongest economy in the world. We've made historic investments in rebuilding our nation, in lowering prescription drug costs for seniors, and in expanding affordable health care to a record number of Americans. We've provided critical needed care to 1 million veterans exposed to toxic substances, passed the first gun safety law in 30 years, appointed the first African-American woman to the Supreme Court, and passed the most significant climate legislation in the history of the world. America has never been better positioned to lead than we are today. And then normal why and then normal the DNC, Democratic National, whatever. Obuzioma time Joe Biden baby so and our list I know none of this could have been done without you, the American people. Together, we overcame a once-in-a-century pandemic and the worst economic crisis since the Great Depression. We've protected and preserved our democracy, and we've revitalized and strengthened our alliances around the world. It has been the greatest honor of my life to serve as your president, and while it has been my intention to seek re-election, I believe it is in the best interest of my party and the country for me to stand down and to focus solely on fulfilling my duties as president for the remainder of my term. I will speak to the nation later this week in more detail about my decision. For now, let me express my deepest gratitude to all those who have worked so hard to see me re-elected. I want to thank Vice President Kamala Harris for being an extraordinary partner in all this work. And let me express my heartfelt appreciation to the American people for the faith and trust you have placed in me. I believe today what I always have, that there is nothing America can do when we do it together. We just have to remember we are the United States of America. Joe Biden, the president with your buy, I don't know. Yeah, it's something, yeah. And American, what the odds stacked against them now. It's better for their party, to choose a different candidate. How agile the person can, because right now Joe Biden can't even work, can't remember stuff, and then debate he's not doing well. Even though he has the best of intentions, but the party wants to stay in power at least for the next 4 years. And Sana switch it, and then the alternative is Trump. Trump.
You have to be quite smart.
And then after that, Joe Biden at the end of the teacher say, okay, say no. The party ni person standing crown on yet. Kamala Harris. That would my main kind of say. My fellow Democrats, I have decided not to accept the nomination and to focus all my energies on my duties as president for the remainder of my term. My very first decision as the party nominee in 2020 was to pick Kamala Harris as my vice president. And it's been the best decision I've made. Today, I want to offer my full support and endorsement for Kamala to be the nominee of our party this year. Democrats, it's time to come together and beat Trump. Let's do this. So I don't know say there be on yet, but I don't know choose the VP to come and stand in and kick Trump's ass. I was here. And yeah, Trump. Me too, I've got something to say. No one's about to crooked Joe Biden. Son of Joe Biden, either way. Crooked Joe Biden was not fit to run for president. And he's certainly not fit to serve. And never was. He only attained the position of president by lies, fake news, and not leaving his basement. All those around him, including his doctor and the media, knew that he wasn't capable of being president, and he wasn't. And now, look what he's done to our country. With millions of people coming across our border, totally unchecked and unvetted, many from prisons, mental institutions, and record number of terrorists. We will suffer greatly because of his presidency, but we will remedy the damage he has done very quickly. Make America great again. So we see Trump, the DNC and then RNC, Republicans, Democrats, and they always they are fights. Our guys are Ghana NDC and people here. Obi a person gain power, so they will say and do everything now. Every man the other party they look bad. And in Joe Biden's case, it's not looking nice. What I say, but at least, who said, want him go, toe to toe now with Trump. So it's better. So find a different person who beat me a fighting. And if said the Democratic Party need to sue Kamala Harris, I would say, a woman. So the woman's vote, it may sway in her way. She's also black. And then the black votes, can also, I've got Obama line now. So we are yet to see. Either way, it's going to be interesting. I got Trump one term. So I say, Kamala said, this term we are. Like, if so, she can still stand for another term. Let's wait and see. I don't think that the Democrats choose Kamala right now. And I've not also seen any speech from Kamala as it stands. So, let's wait and see and what's going to happen. Either way, American politics is interesting. So, at least you have the gist and info about Joe Biden pulling out and the reasons as to why in TRA they came to that decision. They can't face Trump now with the current state of Joe Biden. So that means they need a new strategy, especially during the time Trump a failed assassination. Either way, what do you make of this? Maybe go comment section as well. Tap send number 1 mobile app to me so they send this car command off for Ghana. Right now the exchange rate is madness. Where UK £1 HM19 cedis. Europe I was 17. USA big numbers. What I say? Do you tap send that right now is the best time for you to download tap send. No one so Apple App Store and Google Play Store. O download no using it for the first time. But code Magraheb shame. Abusia Magraheb. I can't become spelling me dignity. But shame you bet you £5, €5, and not $10 for free for the first transaction I will hear at their coffee. What they send this car, Yentoka pre a free, and I'll send their instant in any pan in Saka. Who bet me I send their to Nipan bank account to him directly. Who are Netherlands, I bet me use ideal payments at their payment. Abusia, a beman on my simple cry amount. Until we send this kind of when you tap send ya. Abusia, then what are you waiting for? Apple App Store and Google Play Store and downloading right now. Send a bear joining the funnest, the biggest, the group or more care about month or making transactions there for you. Can you say Jaga 4 bitters, Abusia, latest bitters in town, a month for a trebino, or Mudin one dance here, Nubune woman, threaten wapum, a man no more feeling like okay, where you smooth. It sounds like boy with body no more, Abusia, Jaga 4 Ragan, baby, a chaka crap. Ubenya bi atwa ubenya bi atwa mekanisa ya yeso koduru fa ya kan say baby e ton sana VC10 was oh me pejagafo ne de amanu atwa now ko that be you go pay. So definitely no trash when you better home cycle 20 a draw be no ma abusia be fight against ya de virus say wo body mu na be sen aboa build the immune system na de bia wire fit and strong me say what I know vehicle on a daily basis yade etu say na atwam because wa build the immune system na na strong say yade bi aba e be fight against yade no heavily ankasa ti abuzua ura Ghana pharmacy shop bi abenya vehicle 20 ni bi out from Joy Industries that good. And the video no thanks for watching, subscribe, do all the good stuff till we meet again abuzua. Adios.